Come on, if you're ready, type, I'm ready, I'm ready. I feed off your energy. So you want to flow with me and give me the vibe, give me the energy, right? This year. Come on, guys. I feed off your energy. So give me the energy. Are you ready? Are you ready? The first thing I want you to take seriously this year, okay, more than anything else that I want you to take seriously this year is OQP. Everybody type OQP. OQP. Only quality people. Everybody type it. OQP. If I have another entire training on this, right? A whole food training on this, where I mention 7 types of people that you need to work with this year. If you're serious about your own growth, right? Only quality people, only quality places, right? Only quality places this year, right? So I put it this way: only quality people, only quality places, only quality thoughts. So this year is not the year I'm going to think negative. It's not the year I'm going to feel, well, what if I die this year? Are you kidding me? Then you're going to die because you've brought the thought. Your thought creates things. Your thoughts create your realities. So if you believe that, yeah, maybe you will die this year, then that's what's going to happen. This is the reason. I don't know if you've noticed that when people die, the people always say, and he said something like that. Does anybody remember? You start hearing people say, and he was talking dead. He was saying something we didn't know he was trying to tell us he was going. Because your thoughts create your reality. So number 4, OQI, only quality information, because it's the quality of information you are getting that influences your thought. Only quality information, right? So don't come to me. Somebody died yesterday. Somebody lost money. Oh, do you know? Did you also do real estate? Everybody who did real estate in Nigeria have lost. Don't bring such negative thought. Oh, did you buy property in Dubai? They said Dubai is going to crumble. The economy will crumble. Don't bring negative thought. I'm not interested. Take it somewhere. Somebody else is interested. Sell it to them, not me. Only quality food. Only quality lifestyle. Right? So this year I've gotten a gym coach. I've gotten a tennis coach. I'm getting a golf coach. Only quality lifestyle. Right? You know, I had this very tough workout yesterday. My body's aching. And this, before just 2 hours to this, I had a good massage, right? Quality lifestyle. How many of you are committed to that this year, right? Only quality people, only quality places, only quality thoughts, only quality, right? Information, only quality, right? Lifestyle. Who is committed? Come on. I need your guys. I told you I need your energy, right? So you gotta be energetic if you're gonna flow with me this year. I'm like, I sting like a bee this year. So come on, move at my pace, guys. Right? Move at my pace. So you have to be committed to this. It's never going to be easy to have this, this mind frame. This mind frame is not going to be easy. Very important. If not, it's a tough one. When people want to bring you down, do you know that the first thing they attack is your mindset, right? Is your belief system. Is all the resolution, all the things you say you're going to, do. That's what people are going to attack first. They're going to say, come on, don't be deceived. I'll give you a very powerful testimony, right? Some years ago, about 5 years ago, I started investing in a particular location in Nigeria. I so invested, I had 4 estates in that location. One of the things I was banking on was that the largest refinery in Africa was going to be built there. There was going to be a free trade zone. There was going to be a seaport. I knew that will magnetize people to that location. I knew that would mean that if I buy property there, years ahead, years later, the value of those property will have gone so up. But guess what? Boom. So a few years later, people started giving me negative information because the refinery construction also was delayed. So negative information started coming. Negative thoughts. What if it doesn't work? You've put so much of your egg in this location. You've invested so much in this location. Voila, guys. Okay, next week, the refinery is going to be launched. Few weeks later, the seaport is going to be launched, right? The free trade zone is already active. Voila, the property that was going for, let's say, $2,000 right now is going for almost $50,000. Boom, to your eye. All those who said it wasn't going to work, be careful, and that's what I'm saying. Some people believe those negative thoughts. They allow those negative information. When people start telling them, don't mind them, they just want to collect your money. Don't believe in those stories. Those estates will not work. This will not work. Now, boom. You see? This is how rich people keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. Because the rich take risk. The rich will go for it. The rich will get good thoughts and be so optimistic. The poor will say, we have to be careful. I don't believe it. I trust nobody. You trusting nobody does not change the fact that those with the right information keep getting wealthy. Where are you? How far are you going? So, my first gift, is this good? Come on, guys. If this is good, type this is good. This is good. I need your energy. I told you guys, today is energy. I need the energy to flow. Is this good? If this is good, type good, good. This is good. I need your energy. Feel free, of course, like I said, get your loved ones in here. Get everybody to join us. It's going to be a great time today. Number 2. Are you ready for number 2? This is very important. You need to know that this new year is going to be a tough year, right? The signs are everywhere. Okay? The signs are everywhere. It's going to be a tough year. However, you can be proactive so that it's going to be your own best year. The toughest years have always been the best years for people who are smart, right? Only those who are not smart, who are not proactive, suffer. The rich keep getting richer even in the tougher years. In fact, the rich always pray for the season to be tough. Because guess what? They know how to thrive in tough season. Okay? They know. Okay? Look at what's going on now. Amazon has laid off. Okay? Right? Amazon has laid off staff. It's crazy. When you look at the data, it's just alarming, guys. It's alarming. Let me share my screen so that you can see companies that laid off just in 2022. Meanwhile, more are planning to lay off, right? Just in 2022, we have Cisco lay off 5% in December 2022. DoorDash lay off 6% of their staff in November, right? Candy Digital lay off 3% of their staff, right? Redfin laid off 13% of their workforce. Let me show you. So massive laying off. People are just laying off. Apple is about to do that. How do I know Apple is about to lay off? Apple CEO just announced that he's taking a 40% pay cut. Okay, that is the info right there. When a whole CEO of Apple, nobody just want to take pay cut. But when a CEO of Apple is telling you he's taking pay cut, he's given that he has done it before he now announced how many staff he's going to lay off. So by the time people are saying, oh, why is Apple laying off? Well, I've done it. I'm the leader. I've reduced my own income as well. So we need to do it to everybody as well. That's all that is going to happen. Amazon, massive layoff. 18,000 staff has been laid off by Amazon in January 4th. 18,000. Of course, we know Twitter has done theirs. We know Tesla did theirs way in advance. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg did his as well, right? We can go on and off. Goldman Sachs laid off 8%. Vimeo, 11%. Salesforce, 10%, right? Compass, right? Is about to do theirs in January. Okay, Switch Fix did 20%, right? Meta laid off 13%, 11,000 staff, right? Twitter did theirs in November, as you can see in these records. So what is this? Am I trying to scare you? No. I'm just preparing you for what is about to happen in case you're not prepared. Don't be a victim. Even Netflix had had to lay off. Don't play victim. Many people play victim. It's when it happened, I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Dr. Stephen. Please help me. I lost money. I didn't know the recession will happen. Everybody's been talking about recession. So where are you? Why are you not restructuring your personal finance such that if recession were to happen, you will be better off? You will not be a victim. This was what I did during COVID-19. I took a team, we cracked the code, and our company grew by 500% during COVID. Right? You have to build a structure to be resilient in crisis. Don't be a victim of crisis. Everybody, I want you to type it. I will not be a victim of crisis. Come on, everybody, type it right now. I will not be a victim of crisis. 2023 is a year of financial crisis. Mark my word. Because people are going to lose their job. Some already lost it. But do strategize so that you are not a victim. You're a victor. You're ahead. You've planned it. You've looked into it. You know ahead of time. This is what's going to happen, and I'm going to react in this way. That is what smart people do. They read the signs and they prepare for it. I have made up my mind. I am going to be richer in 2023 than 2022. I don't care if the whole world crash. I will be among those who will be victor, and I'm not going to be a victim. Right? I'll be way, way on top because the money hasn't disappeared. The money is still in the world. You just need to now know how to get it. Now, I wanted to ask a question, and I need somebody to answer. If you get this correctly, I'm going to give you a book. Right. Yes, you heard me. I will give you one of my books. Now, what do you think is the number one solution to the economic challenges that is going to happen in 2023? What do you think is the number one personal solution that everybody watching me can do right now so that they are not victims? Victory Chibweze says, investing in real estate. Okay. Olushaya says digitization. Abdulatif says investment. Someone says second source of income. Understanding. How do you be self-prepared? Aguda says learn finance and investing. Oh, who is Aguda? That's the winner. Aguda is very correct. Aguda, if you don't have the Billionaire Habit book, right, send a message to my PA. He's going to give you the digital copy of the Billionaire Habit book. You got it right. The number one thing to overcome being a victim of the crisis that is about to happen is knowledge, is information. Invest in knowledge, not even invest in investing, because, okay, how do I even know the right type of investment? How do I even know which investment is going to go down in 2023, which one will not go down? Until I invest in the knowledge, right? How do I know what will work and what will not work? So the first thing you want to do in 2023 is to invest in knowledge. You want to arm yourself with quality information so that you know, okay, if the worst happens, this is 10 things you can do, right? If you lose your job right now, these are the things you can do, okay? If, other investment sources crash, these are the other ones that will not crash. These are the investment opportunities. These are the vehicles. These are the opportunities that even do better in a time of recession, in a time of crisis. That should be the first thing you should dig in. So I see people wanting to say, okay, the economy is going to crash, so I'm going to invest in crypto. What if crypto doesn't work? Oh, I'm going to invest in real estate. What if the type of real estate you're about investing in will not work? What if? So the first thing to do is the knowledge. Can I get somebody who understands how these things work, who in his personal life has made it more in terms of crisis, that can help me navigate? I hold a person by the shoulder. As all through this year, be my coach. It's not going to be free. It's not going to be cheap. First of all, let me announce this. If some of you are here expecting me to coach you for free, it's not going to happen. I would rather give you scholarship. I would rather give grants than train anybody for free. You either pay or you serve. And I'm not doing it because I'm wicked. It's to your own advantage. Right? This year, I'm going to be giving 24 people $5,000 each to support their business. Next year, I'm going to increase it to 48 people. And by 2027, we're going to be giving 1,000 entrepreneurs $5,000 to support their business. This year, I'm going to be, giving 1,000 people grants and my bursary to support their education. But guess what? This year, I am not coaching anybody for free because you will not value it. If you listen, let me tell you one powerful thing. Never invest your time and energy with people who are not committed in their own growth. Never do it. It will be a waste of time and energy. Do not put your energy with people who are not committed to their own growth. Don't do it. Don't do it. All my mentors, all of them, I'm the one that had to give them something, and they are way richer than I do. You know why? I needed to prove to them that I'm committed to my own growth and that I'm not taking their time for granted, and I will do everything I can to cherish and to value everything they're going to be teaching me. Right? This is how you grow to the next level. Get somebody who, it doesn't have to be Stephen Akita. Get a mentor this year. How many of you have a mentor that is worth $1 million? And I'm not talking about a mentor, you are the ones claiming the person is your mentor. I'm talking about the person knows he's mentoring you. If you have a mentor that is worth $1 million, type 1. If you don't have, type 2. Don't lie here, right? If you have a mentor, it is worth $1 million. Okay, maybe I need to go lower. How many of you here have a mentor who is worth at least $500,000? If you have a mentor that is worth at least $500,000, type 1. If you don't have, type 2. Now, don't come and say, Dr. Stevie, you are my mentor. I'm not your mentor. I'm your role model at best. I'm not your mentor. If I'm your mentor, I will go through a program. Mentorship involves a program. The person is, there's something you are going through. There's a curriculum. There's something you are, being part of. There's a content the person has created to help you to grow. It's not just that you're following the person from afar. Somebody you are watching from afar, like many of you follow me on social media, you consume a lot of my content. I'm more of a role model. You want to be as wealthy as I am. You're trying to pattern your business after mine. That's a role model. That's not yet a mentor. A mentor, there is a program. No matter how little, there's a program involved. So this year, now I'm seeing a lot of you now raise the game. Everybody type, raise the game, raise the game. It is foolishness, ladies and gentlemen, for you to want to be worth $1 million and you don't even have a mentor that is worth $1 million. Raise your game. And how do you raise your game? Raise the quality of person giving you information. Raise the quality. So some years ago, I had to raise my own quality of person giving me information to say, hey, Stephen, you need billionaires in dollars mentoring you this year if you will ever become a millionaire in dollars. And I started that journey. Today now, all my mentors are millionaires in dollars, at least those who are mentoring me in the direction of personal finance, growing my empire, growing my business, they're millionaires in dollars. And I intentionally looked for them. They didn't look for me. I looked for them. I chased them. I begged them. I did everything to make sure we created that relationship. And I made sure it was worth their time. I made sure I pay. There is a two-way to pay for mentorship. You can serve the person. Everybody say serve the person. Come on, everybody type it. Serve the person. Go and meet the person and say, I want to work for free. How many of you know Dan Locke? How many of you know Dan Locke? If you know Dan Locke, type I know him. If you don't know him, you better go and Google him and start following him. That's another great speaker. Dan Locke, was an Asian man just relocated to Canada. His parents were not wealthy. And he learned that he needed a mentor, just like I'm teaching you. He learned about it. And there was this man into real estate in his city in Canada. He went to the person and said, I need you to mentor me. The man said, I don't have the time. You can't afford me. So, hey, young man, I can't mentor you. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm ready to work. The man didn't give him. He said, look, I'm ready to serve you for free. Don't pay me. The man didn't attend to him. You know what he did? The following day, he resumed very early and connected with the janitor of the man's office and said, can I partner with you? I'm going to be cleaning this office with you. I'm not asking anybody to pay me. I'm not an employee, but I'm just going to support you to be cleaning this office every morning. So, of course, janitor got a free partner to work with him. What will he say? He said, fine, say, come on, let's go, let's do it. Here comes this particular mentor, right? Resuming the office, and he saw Dan Locke cleaning the floor with the janitor. Well, he moved past him. The next day he came again, saw Dan Locke still cleaning, and he knew this guy was educated. Cut the long story short, it didn't take time before the man allowed him to work. It wasn't necessary getting any tangible pay, but he finally learned how to become wealthy by working for this man without pay. Okay, today we know that Locke, high ticket coaching. He doesn't even do cheap coaching programs. His coaching is $10,000, $20,000 and above, right? But the man served the mentor who opened his eyes to how he could be successful. Number two way to get a mentor is to pay. Everybody say pay. Everybody, come on, type pay. So if you couldn't, and this is for people who say, hey, I can't create a time to go and serve somebody, right? I can't afford to leave my job and go and work for somebody for free. I can't afford to go and be volunteering for free. It then means maybe you have a job, maybe you have a higher paying job or something, then go pay for it. Now, hear this. Recipe for disaster is when you cannot serve and you cannot pay. Now you want to become a robber because you want to reap where you did not sow. Are you learning, guys? If you're learning, type I'm learning. Recipe for disaster is when you want a man to teach you his trade secret and you cannot pay and you cannot serve. That is as good as robbery. You have to do one of it. There is a learning method being studied by Harvard University, and is done by the Igbo tribe in Nigeria. A man, at a young age, will go and serve a master for a couple of years. He will serve this person for like 7 years. After 7 years, the master will then set him up in his own business, and then he goes off. And Harvard University realized that this has become the secret behind some of the most successful African businesses. That when you call the owner of those businesses and say, how did you make it? They say, I worked for somebody. I didn't go to school, but a man gave me an opportunity to work for him. He wasn't paying me. I was living in his house, but I served him for 7 years. After 7 years, I had known a lot, and he gave me some money, and that became my capital for starting my own business. It's called apprenticeship. So if you cannot come and become an apprentice under somebody, you are also not willing to pay to get the knowledge the person has, then you want to be a robber because you want to reap where you do not sow. And it is wrong. It's wrong. You must be willing to do either of these two. It's a powerful principle for growth if you are really, really serious. So, number 3 key that I'm investing in, I've been doing and I keep doing, is that this year, 2023, I'm getting more quality information. Number 4, I'm sustaining my mentorship relationship with my billionaire mentors. Okay? Can I tell you one of the things my billionaire mentor said to me? He said, Stephen, if you are serious about this, doing $1 billion in sales, okay? 2023, do not personally be involved in a transaction less than $1 to $10 million. Don't do it. Let your other junior staff handle it. And announce it to the world that anybody do anything less than $1 million to $10 million should not even come near you. Let them know. They said, but I'm going to chase people away. Say, yes, but you're going to attract the people who can afford that kind of money. And that's exactly what happened. I did a post one day. I was marketing a property of $46 million. And I made this statement. I mean, this is why you need mentors. They give you audacity. And I made the statement, guys, this year, if you can't do $1 million and above, don't even come near me. You need to see the insult on Facebook. Many people, oh, what are you talking about? That is arrogance, arrogant. Another person said, that's pride. I can see pride. As if pride is a physical thing that you can see with a stethoscope or something. You know, and then people started talking. And my mentor said to me, now you see that you have a lot of people who can afford you. They don't hate you. They're just angry that you are saying that you now are off the market and you are no longer affordable for them. They don't hate you. They're just angry. It's just painful. Okay? That this guy is telling, and then some of them, if they're really angry enough, they will figure out their personal finance so that they can afford you. And that's what happened with some of them. Someone else started saying to me, Dr. Stephen, I'm going to work harder, and very soon I'll be able to afford your $46 million property. Very soon I'm going to step up my game. Okay? And I'll be able to afford property from you. And I said, these are the kind of people. But guess the good news, actually. The people who have been following me all this while, who apparently were millionaires in dollars, started reaching out to me and said, so what property do you have? I said, oh boy, what if I had not done what my mentor said to me? What if I continued this culture of, I don't want to get people angry. I don't want to sound, brash. I don't want to sound like, I don't want to sound somehow. Listen to me. Niceness does not pay the bills. Everybody type it. Come on. Niceness does not pay the bills. I want everybody to type it right now. Niceness does not pay the bills. Enough of being nice. Okay? Niceness does not pay the bills. You ain't going to be richer by being nice. You will not. If at all anything will likely happen to you, niceness is going to get you poor. It's going to get you broke. Many people have gone to jail because they are nice. Many people have lost their fortune because they are nice. Okay? Listen, let me tell you this powerful statement. This world does not give you what you want. It gives you who you are. Let me say it again. This universe does not give you what you want. This universe gives you who you are. And for you to be a billionaire, a millionaire, has to happen to you mentally. You have to build a relationship that begins to ask you to behave in that way. Wealth is a lifestyle. Wealth is a mindset before it's actually physical. So there's a mindset behind this thing. I'm not very excited about this lecture today. Come on, guys. If you're excited, type I'm excited. Are you excited? I need the energy. I told you this year, I need your energy, man. Right? So imagine if I did not connect to a billionaire mentor. Imagine where I'm going to be right now. Imagine if I also connected, but did not practice what the billionaire mentor asked me to do because I'm scared of social media backlash, what people are going to say, okay? Because I want to continue to be nice, as if niceness will pay the bills. These people on social media do not exist, guys. They don't exist. They just talk. And if you live your life as if social media is that real, you're going to be poor for a long, long time. Okay? So it's time to get a mentor. How many of you want that to be me? If you want me to be your mentor, can I see your hands up? You want me to mentor you? Come on, let me know. You can type mentor me. You can type it as well. How many of you? Oh, Nika, can you afford me? That's the question. Can you afford me? It's a very important question. So here's the thing. I've done something very powerful for you this year because I really, really mean business. And I want to see as many of you as we can help. I've done something powerful where we can work with you based on where you are. So we have various categories of mentorship in this year that you can determine which one you can afford. First category, YouTube. Everybody say YouTube. That's the first category, YouTube. So you can go right now to my YouTube channel, right? And be able on that YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can watch. I have put in thousands of content. So if you come to this page, www.mentor.stephenakita.com or stephenakita.com/mentor me, okay? So you look at this URL. I've highlighted the URL. Can you all see it? Right? www.mentorme.stephenakita.com or stephenakita.com/mentor me. When you scroll down, you see free mentorship, number 3. You click on it on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is one of the largest, right? There's so much quality information there. By the way, they even put the wrong YouTube channel. What's going on, guys? Is my IT team here? Why are you guys putting the wrong? No wonder the YouTube channel isn't growing. So this is my old YouTube channel. Is Stephen Actel TV, right? But it's the old YouTube channel. I have a new YouTube channel, and I've told no wonder. I told the team. See why sometimes you need to check some things for yourself, right? They will tell you, we've done it, boss. But they didn't do it. So the real YouTube channel, guys, is let me see whether it's here. Okay, let me just search for it. It's Dr. S. Akintari. That's the new YouTube channel. And you want to go there. I just uploaded my latest blog, where I hosted a guy who did $1.2 billion in property sales. You just want to listen to people like that. So this is the channel, Dr. S. Akintari. Now, some of you are asking for a recording of today's show. You can go there after today's show. The video will be there waiting for you. Okay, Dr. S. Akintari, go watch it right now. Subscribe. It's important you subscribe to the channel so that you're constantly getting a lot of quality information. This is how I can mentor you for free. No cost to you. Okay, absolutely free. Now, number 2 way or category of mentorship that
because he's getting all the energy and all the focus.
You want to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. It's okay to notice what you don't want because that gives you contrast to say, well, this is what I do.
By the way,
but the fact is, the more you talk about what you don't want or talk about how bad it is.
The Secret, Law of Attraction. Everybody write this movie down, go and watch it. The Secret. It's about law of attraction. All of you should go watch this movie. It's if you've watched it before, go watch it again. Right? I've watched it like twice this year. Right? The Secret, the Law of Attraction. Powerful movie. So this is the URL, stephenakita.com/mentor me. Okay? So number 1 on that platform is, like I told you, my YouTube channel. Go there and it's going to change your life. Number 2 is the Stephen Akita University. Everybody says Stephen Akita University. Now, this is a place where for $247 a month, you can get over 1,000 content, 1,000 courses. You can write an exam. You can get a certificate. We have Robert Kiyosaki is there. Les Brown is there. Grant Cardone is there. Stephen Akita is there. Name it. All the great guys are there. Their contents are there exclusively for this university, right? You can go there and you not only will you watch and learn, you can write a quiz and get a certificate in each of these courses. Life-changing. But guess what? There is some, goodies for you today. So I'm going to show you that later. But this is $247 every month. Number three, for the purpose of this class, is called group coaching program. So you can join the real estate one, you can join crypto, you can join Forex, you can join, how to be an author, how to be a speaker. But this goes for between $5,000 to $10,000 for this category. It's a group of 10 people. And I love programs like this because you are even able to meet other great guys that you can work with. Then we have the one-on-one coaching program. We have the one-day one-on-one coaching program. We have the per-hour coaching program. The per hour is $1,000 per hour, and I will be with you for 1 hour, right? We have the 5,000 for a day. If you're in Dubai, I'll even host you at Burj Khalifa. We'll have lunch and dinner together. I'll share a couple of things with you. Right? We have the 6 months coaching for $15,000. Then we have the 1 year coaching for $20,000. So those are the various categories of ways I can mentor. And these are a lot of testimonies from different people who have shared the testimony. One of my students last year for the one-on-one $20,000 program, the guy did over $50 million in sales last year. Yeah, over $50 million in sales because he subscribed for the one-on-one coaching program. So these are the ways I can be of tremendous support for you. I don't know if you think this is good. If you think this is good, type this is good, this is good, this is good. Come on, guys, talk to me. I don't know if you think this is good. Right? So do you now see that there are different categories? So everybody can be mentored. Do you agree with me? That with this now, there's no excuse. Nobody can say, oh, but Dr. Steven, because there's a category, everybody has a category with this, right? Everyone can get something, can start at some level, can go for what they can afford. And I think that's the best one. But here's the goodies, okay? But unfortunately, this goodie ends today. This had ended, but I'm going to extend it to those of you who are here. Now, imagine getting my next conference, which is happening on my birthday. It's called the Global Wealth Festival. Getting a virtual ticket to attend that event, right? Imagine getting a free 1 month access to Stephen Akita University, which is $247. Imagine getting another 2-hour session with me later. We're going to be having 2 hours at the end of the month. Imagine also getting a recording of the Global Brokers Festival and the Global Wealth Festival we did in US, the one we did in UK, the one we did in London, right? $250 each. That's another about $1,000. Imagine getting the Billionaire Habit, the Billionaire Code, but not just that. The latest 3 books that I have, the Billionaire Land Banker, the Billionaire Habit for Entrepreneurs, and the Billionaire Habit for Pastors. You're getting all of that for just $47. Come on. Isn't this good? So please use the coupon code BIRTHDAY, okay, and visit the website right now, globalwealthfestival.com/employee. This is a promo for employee, and you can take advantage of it, and you will be able to get all of this. Now, if you have more money, you can go for this version. It's for entrepreneurs. Now, this will give you 2 virtual tickets to the Global Wealth Festival holding on my birthday, 28th of January. So instead of 1, you're getting 2 virtual tickets, right? You're also going to get 1 month access. You're also going to get in the 2 hours. Everything we had mentioned earlier, you're getting. But not just that, guys. You're getting 4 extra books. They didn't even add it here. I don't know why. On being an entrepreneur. I have 4 books on the sales machine, right? Is I don't know what I told you there. This is you didn't add the extra books, right? So you're having 4 extra books that they didn't list here. You're going to be getting that really powerful book, life-changing. That's going for $97 instead of you paying $1,446. So if you're an entrepreneur, I advise you go for this particular package. Again, just go to the same website, globalwealthfestival.com/entrepreneur. Then use the coupon code BIRTHDAY, right? So for $97, you're good on this. This is the current promo going on. The employee promo is ended already. Can somebody help us type the website? Again, www. You can see it. Aren't you seeing my screen? For somebody asking for the link. globalwealthfestival.com/entrepreneur. Okay? That's the current one, entrepreneur. And then use the coupon code BIRTHDAY, and it will reduce the price from $1,456 to just $97 for you. What a way to run the new year. And then the last offer we're going to be running is the Grand Access promo. Now, this gives you access to all my now 40 books. 40 books. You're getting all. Not just that, you're getting the audio version. You're getting the master class for each of the ones that have master class. All of it now is worth over $3,000. You're getting for just $197. Now you also be getting VIP tickets, meaning you will be part of the dinner, right? If you're not physically in Dubai, you'll be watching it virtually, right? If you're not in Dubai, you'll be watching both the dinner. Now, the other ones only give you access to the conference in the morning, but the VIP ticket gives you access to the dinner as well. So I'm being told you guys can't see my screen. Oh, sorry about that. But somebody should have informed me all this while. So sorry about that. Okay, can you guys see my screen now? So this screen 1, employee promo is ended already. The website is globalwealthfestival.com/employee. The second one is what? Entrepreneur promo, right? And that you go to www.globalwealthfestival.com/entrepreneur. Use the coupon code BIRTHDAY. Now, the last one is the one I'm expecting, Grand Access. You get all my books, 40 books in total. You get audio copies of them. You will get all the other bonuses we're giving those who paid for entrepreneur promo. But the extra bonus is all my 40 books, right? For just $197 instead of $3,056, right? So you can go right now, and this thing gives you 1 month access to the Civil University. Powerful opportunity, and you don't want to joke with it. Are you learning, guys? How many of you are taking advantage of this? If you're taking advantage of it, type me. Right now, and please, procrastination, these offers are not here forever. So you have to go do it right now. I have 6 more things to tell you. So I've not ended today's class. We've just started. Are you tired? Are you tired or you are ready for more? If you're ready for more, type, I'm ready. Come on. If you're ready for more, let me know. Or if you're tired, I could wrap up, right? I could wrap up if you're tired. But if you're ready for more, type, I'm ready. Now, why I showed you all of this is because this will position you in an exceptional way for the new year, right? Because if you can have access to all my books, you have access to the Steve Akhtar University, and all these contents are there for you to support you this year. You can't fail by the grace of God. You can't. Because remember when we shared 2 things you need, right knowledge and right mentorship. right? And this will go a long way. So are you ready for number 5 thing I'm going to be sharing with you? If you're ready for number 5, type I'm ready. Now, this is very, very important. I have seen a lot of people struggle with this, but I encourage you to do it. Life insurance. Everybody type life insurance. Let me clearly let you know that I don't have a life insurance, right, company that I'm trying to promote to you. So I'm not saying this because I have some life insurance business I'm promoting, but this is very important. I think one of the smartest things for anyone in this season of uncertainty is insurance. Something happened here in Dubai, and I think it's fantastic that the Dubai government decided to do this. They have a new employee insurance where if you lose your job for 3 months, you're going to be getting your salary for 3 months. I don't know if you think that's cool. The Dubai government came up with that. So what they've done is that in the 3 months while you're looking for a new job, right? And you know what was crazy about this insurance that Dubai government did for employees is that the insurance is less than $2. It's actually $1.40 per month that you're going to pay. So for a whole year, the insurance you are paying for a whole year is about it's just about like $20 a year or so. Yeah, about $20 a year. And if anything happens, right, you will get your full 3-month salary, okay? Almost full. They give a range, right? But you're going to get that 3-month salary, whatever was 3-month salary, you're going to get it for 3 months, right? To sustain you while you're looking for another. I think it's important for people to become smarter. In times of uncertainty, in a season where you're not sure, business is not sure, job security is not sure, insurance with, of course, credible insurance company is one major thing that you want to do. You want to have a life insurance, right? If anything happened to you, if an emergency happened to you, let there be a system that releases money to you. God is not against insurance, right? And I've seen people, religionize this thing and just say, oh, God is my insurance. And we just want to stop those nonsense. We've seen pastors suffer. We've seen clergy people suffer. I'm talking about a relative when they died. When my mother died, right, she didn't have insurance, but thank God she was a civil servant. So her pension was paid after a couple of months. Before the pension was paid, we were so struggling that we had days we didn't eat for days. Days. In other words, I don't know where we would be today if my mother had not had some pension that we had children could have leveraged on after she died, because she was our breadwinner, right? And most of us were still young when she died. I was just about graduating from school when my mother died of ovarian cancer. So it's important that you want to begin to say, what kind of life insurance can I do for myself, right? For my family. It's important. If you're serious about protecting yourself this year, about, personally securing your finances this year, you want to do that right away. Don't even joke with this. What's going on? IT team, Jamil, Tochi, Farouk. Fumi said that she used the coupon code birthday and it's still not working, it's invalid. So can you attend to Fumi right now, please? Number 6. Are you ready? Come on, I need your energy, guys. Are you ready? Number 6. If you're ready, type I'm ready. Number 6. Are you ready? Raise a fund for a big project. Everybody says, raise a fund. College fund for your kids, right? Property fund. Which other fund? Emergency fund, right? Charity fund, if you're already rich. Well, charity fund should be done by everyone, right? Honestly. At whatever level you are, let there be a fund that you want to use to support people who are beneath your level. Because everyone can help, right? Everybody should be a giver, right? Because giving opens more doors for you spiritually as well. However, you need to raise a fund for some of your major needs in the future. For a lot of your future needs, you need to raise a fund. My wife and I had to do a college fund for our kids, right? Now, I had already done a real estate fund, by the way, where in every estate that I have, all my commission is going towards, I've not been collecting commission for many years. And all my commission is going towards a land, and that land belongs to my children. And the goal is, if I eventually need to sell those land in future, which I doubt, most likely I will build houses on those land and rent it out. But my goal is, whether I don't build house on those land and I decided to sell it in future, or I decide to build a house and rent it out, by the time my kids are ready to go to college, whether it was Harvard, whether it's Yale, I don't care how expensive the college is, the money will be waiting. Come on, everybody type, the money must be waiting. Raise a college fund that will be waiting for future needs. I want everybody to type this. Everybody, except you're angry with me. Are you angry with me? Because this is about your future, guys. Everybody, I want you to type, raise a college fund that will be waiting for your future needs. Everybody write it again. Raise a college fund that will be waiting for your future needs. Everybody, I want everybody to type it. Because sometimes when you type these things, it helps your brain to retain certain things and to remember certain things. One more time. Raise a college fund, okay, that will be waiting for your future needs. So sit down right now and say, what's likely? It could be health needs as well. You could raise a fund for your health, right? Raise a fund for your health. For example, you cannot be diabetic right now that you're already on medication. You cannot have high blood pressure right now and you're already on medication, and you are not raising an emergency health fund into your future. It doesn't even make sense, because the older you get, the more complicated those health issues. And you shouldn't wait till one day some emergency will happen and then people are going to be saying, oh, you don't have the funds to handle it. No. Start putting something aside. Make a commitment today and say, you know what? I'm going to be putting 5% of my money every month. I'm going to put in X percent. So what me and my wife are doing, and a particular amount every month goes into the college fund for the kids. Liquid funds now. Of course, there's a real estate version of it that I told you as well that has been done as well. But we're doing real estate version. We've done real estate version. We're doing liquid version where the money is with an insurance company. When it's needed, boom, we just do a mail and the funds are released. How many of you think you will do this? If you're going to do this type, I will do this. I will do this. I'm begging you. This, again, I'm being practical here. I don't teach what I don't do. And that's why I laugh sometimes when people say motivational speaker. First of all, I am not going to be a demotivational speaker. I'm here to motivate you. I don't want to demotivate you. I'm here to inspire you. But I'm not just so-called your regular kind of motivational speaker. What I'm doing is teaching you what I'm doing. Many people mocked me years ago when I wasn't this wealthy. Many people say all I was doing was a hoax. Today now, again, you know how people, until you start flashing around, because I now live in Burj Khalifa, some people now believe it's true. Can you imagine how petty we can be? Human beings can be very petty. So 5 years ago, because I couldn't afford Burj Khalifa, it meant what I was teaching wasn't real, right? 3 years ago, because I wasn't living in Banana Island, doesn't mean what I was teaching wasn't real. And this is where people miss it. Because unfortunately for many of you, now that you believe what I'm teaching is real, some of you can't afford me, right? Because in those days, I remember when I started, I literally was begging to teach people what I know. I'm like, I've found gold. I've found a principle that guaranteed I'm going to be rich for the rest of my life, and that for the next 3 generations, nobody in my lineage can be poor, right? My children will just be rich just because they carry my name. I said all that. Many didn't believe. Today they believe. Now, but those years, they could have afforded. It was easy. I was willing to mentor even for free. Today, now you have to pay through your nose to get my attention because my time is a lot more expensive right now. I can't afford people. I'm intentionally put, for example, my one-on-one coaching program, I only take 10 people every year. So intentionally, I'm making it expensive because I can't take too many people anymore. I can't even when I want to. Even if I want to, I just can't. Cletus Omen says, please, so I paid directly to GT Bank for the employee promo. Yeah, go ahead and send an email. So for any one of you who paid for any of this stuff, just send a mail to products, right? Particularly when you do manual payment, send to products@stephenakintayo.com. Okay, make sure you add your phone number so that in case they need to call you and put your country code. Some of you, when you're putting your phone number, you don't put your country code. So please do that. Put your country code, send a mail, show evidence of payment, put your phone number, and the team will be able to give you what you paid for, right? Very, very important. Please, once you make payment for anything, send a mail to products@stephenakintayo.com. The word product just add an S, PRODUCTS, at stephenakintayo.com. Oluwatokpe says she can't find the link for the $197 product, the Grand Access promo. So again, you want to go to globalwealthfestival.com/Grand Access. Okay? Can you guys help me type it on Facebook as well? globalwealthfestival.com/Grand Access. Go there, then use birthday, and you should be able to work on that. But how many of you have been enjoying this class so far? If you have been enjoying it, just type, I'm enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. So number 6, I believe, right? Very important. Raise a fund for future needs, right? Raise a fund for future needs. Don't let certain things meet you as an emergency. And then suddenly you're not prepared. Suddenly you're stuck. Suddenly you're shocked. Suddenly you play victim and say, oh, the world has not been fair. You could have been building that funds gradually. And that's what rich people do. Rich people have all kinds of funds, all kinds of emergency funds. So in the days of crisis, it doesn't affect rich people because they have prepared for the rainy day. Number 7, if you're ready for number 7, type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on, guys. I need your energy right now. I need your energy right now, guys. Are you ready for number 7? If you're ready for number 7, just type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on. Are you ready? Number 7, if you're ready for number 7, type, I'm ready. Live the lifestyle of who you want to be and not the lifestyle of where you are. This is a powerful secret that changed my life. I don't live like where I am. I live like where I'm going. I know this is a very tough one. It's a difficult one to do for many people, right? And a lot of people even attack this. They will attack this. A lot of the friends you know will attack this. A lot of people you know will attack this. But this is the way to step up your game this year. If your lifestyle does not change, your income can't change. Please write it down. If your lifestyle does not change, your income can't change. You have to start behaving like where you're going and not where you are. Many of us are behaving like where we are, and we're expecting things to change. I'll give you a practical illustration. How many of you woke up this morning and then you were going to church or you're going for a meeting and decided not to dress until you got to the location of where you're going? Anybody? Did anybody do that? Will people not call you insane? You literally will be taken to the psychiatric clinic if you do that. Now, the question is, if you always dress for where you're going, in other words, before you get to where you're going, you dress for it. Why not do that about your finances as well? Why not do that about your life as well? Right? Why? So why are you dressing like where you are? Because you're poor, now you must dress like poor person? It doesn't make sense. You should dress like a rich man. That's how this works. So dress for where you're going. Let your lifestyle reflect where you're going. So many years ago, I asked myself, if I want to be rich, what kind of game do rich people play? They say it's golf. I said, now I'm going to learn how to play it. So I went to the golf course. Of course, I couldn't even, when I heard the cost of becoming a member of the golf course, I said, you know what, let's leave the membership for now. Okay? Can I just play and leave membership, right? Because some of the golf courses, by the way, in Africa, I think they intentionally made the membership expensive so that it can be like an exclusive club. Because in Africa, you literally, an average golf membership can be as expensive as $5,000. And you still pay yearly. Some are even way more expensive than $5,000, right? Some are as high as $10,000. So it was quite high. I said, okay, but can I just come and play, and I pay pass? I said, fine. And I started. And I realized how these guys will come way richer than I do. I saw their mannerism. I saw their courage. I saw their disposition. I sometimes overheard them having conversation and striking deals. I said, right? So I said, wow, I cannot look like my problem. I have to look like where I am going. Woo, come on. I have to look like where I'm going, not where I am. I can't look like the problem I have. I can't look like my current position. I have to look like where I'm going. I have to look like $1 million. And this is very important, particularly for some of you whose business involves sales. You're an entrepreneur. You are into sales. You need to know, for example, nobody will pay you money they think you've never handled before. Everybody write that. Come on. I'm feeling myself right now. This is deep. But you should write that down. Nobody will pay you money they think you've never, handled before. Even if the money isn't your money. Let's assume you're working for a company. Let's assume you're working for Emma. You live in Dubai. And you're working for Emma. Emma has luxurious property. Emma is the owner of built Burj Khalifa. Now, let's assume, right? You're selling a 3-bedroom apartment here in Burj Khalifa for Emma. Remember, they're not even going to pay to your account. They're going to pay straight to Emma's account. And that 3-bedroom, let's assume, is worth $1 million to buy one. If you don't act, you don't look and you don't act like you have ever seen $1 million, you can be face to face with somebody ready to pay. And then the person say, you know what? I am not sure I'm comfortable with you. In fact, the clients sometimes will not mind calling Emma directly and going to Emma's sales office and go and pay directly to Emma. Just because even when the person knows that they are not paying to you, they are just not sure. They're just scared. You don't look like $10 million. You don't look like $1 million. I am not sure. you have the lifestyle of somebody who has ever seen $1 million, who has ever touched $1 million. I am not going to do it. So if you want your personal finance to change this year, quit, okay, flying with the dogs. Hang around egos. Hang around egos, ladies and gentlemen. There's a powerful illustration. I'll give one more illustration. This is powerful, guys. Come on, are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this? Okay? Again, the IT team, people are complaining the birthday code is not working. Can I get the IT team to jump on this, guys? Farouk, can you get the IT team? And once this is fixed, let me know. Right? It's still not working. It's like you don't want these people to get this promo. My guys feel that I'm giving too much discount, so they don't want you to take advantage today. If you want to be an ego, you have no business working with dogs. You have no business. You've said, I want to fly with eagles. Go meet eagles. Walk with eagles. Move with eagles. Go where eagles are. Some of you have made a resolution. 2023, I'm an eagle. I'm an eagle. This is my year. This is my eagle year. But you are still swimming with the ducks. Hello, duck. Hi, duck. It won't work. It won't work. There's a powerful, statement that the Sheikh of Dubai, Sheikh Al Maktoum, great man. I love the man, right? He's one of my leadership role models. And he said something very powerful. He said in Africa, the gazelle wakes up knowing that it has to run faster than the fastest lion, else it is going to be eaten for breakfast or lunch or dinner. Now, the lion also wakes up knowing that it has to run faster than the fastest gazelle, else it will go to bed hungry. And here's the notion here, or the lesson. He said, whether you are the lion in the African, region, or you are the gazelle, everybody has to run. Everybody wakes up in the morning knowing they have to run. Many of us are not running. This is 1 year you have to run, but not run like a gazelle, run like a lion. The lion, there's no recession that will happen in this world that will make a lion go hungry. Come on, who understands what I'm talking about? There's no recession. Can you tell the lion in the African jungle, dear lion, there's a recession in 2023. You will not eat this year. Can you say that to a lion? If all the animals in the jungle have to be dead, the lion will have his own share. So if this year is your year, you have to act like the lion. And what makes a lion is the attitude. It's the attitude. It's the lifestyle. Lion does not eat dead meat. It's fresh kill. Come on. Fresh kill. The lion is the lion because of the attitude. The lion wakes up in the morning and says, I need a fresh meat today. I need a fresh kill today. I'm not going to eat last night meat. What is the moral of the story? You must hate the result you got last year. You must be hungry for 2023 and say, I must do way better this year. Right? This year, I'm hungry. This is a different year. And I'm going to kill it this year. That's the attitude you must have this new year. You don't have this attitude of, we're going to see. We're going to see what happens, No, I'm the liar. I eat first. I kill first. I'm going to the new year. Come on, I need some people to roar right now. Come on. Roar. Oh, I don't have lions here. Where are my lions? Roar! Right? It's your year. It doesn't matter who is losing. It doesn't matter who is failing. It doesn't matter who is struggling. Not you, right? We have lions here. I'm going to get my own take this year. I'm getting my meat this year, right? It's my year. And that's the attitude. The lion is the lion because of the attitude. It's not bigger, right? It's not even the strongest animal. But the lion, ladies and gentlemen, has a different attitude. It's about the attitude. And what's the attitude this year? Live the lifestyle of where you're going. Okay? Have the lifestyle of a wealthy person. Drop the lifestyle of poverty. Sometimes people are talking about, oh, somebody's poor. And then I hear people say that. We poor people. Not me. Right? I don't use such words. Even when I wasn't this wealthy. You can never hear something like that say, we poor people. How? I'm not one of them. Right? You can, again, people will call you arrogant. But again, remember, niceness does not pay the bills. The people encouraging you to be poor, the day you are late on your bills and you ask them to help you, will they help you? Right? Will they? Many will even insult you and say, that's how you do all the time. You're always begging. Okay? So it's important that you build a new lifestyle. Who is ready for number, right? I think I'm number 8. Who is ready? Come on, if you're ready, type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Number 8, if you're ready, type, I'm ready, I'm ready. Who is ready for me? Who is ready? Number 8. Okay, good. Have a low-risk investment. Okay, come on. Have a low-risk investment. Everybody type, have a low-risk investment. One of the biggest mistakes I realize a lot of people make, they have all other types of investment except a low-risk one. All of you know how to do crypto, you know how to do Forex, you know how to do all this risky stuff you do all the time. But you don't do a low-risk investment. You say, oh, the returns is too low. I'm not interested. I want something that will give me, that will blow. I want something big, something mega. And I think this is one of the biggest mistakes of people who are financially down. The little hard-earned money, guess what they put everything into? All into a low-risk, high-risk investment. And I keep saying, don't do that. In fact, at the beginning of your investment journey, okay, break down your investments into 3 categories: low risk, mid risk, and high risk. And don't even do the mid and high until you get a mentor to guide you. But the low, you can easily start doing that. Treasury bills, right? Fortune 500 stocks. And if you're doing the stocks, do long term. Look at what's going on right now, where what's going on? Technical team, right? Oluwatope has been waiting. The countdown is going on him buying, right? What's going on IT? What's going on with the technical glitch on people being able to pay? I need an update. Farouk, are you there? Right? So Fortune 500 stocks, right? Again, do long term, because even Fortune 500 stock is dropped. Tesla shares is dropped significantly, right? So I ultimately tell people, why not start with low risk investments? Things that whatever happens, you get your money. Okay? What's it called now? What do you call it now? Fixed deposit, right? You could do a fixed deposit with some money, right? They give you some 2%, 5% rather, 4%. Do something, right? Make sure you have some form of low risk investment that you're doing this year. How many of you would do that? If you do that, I'm going to do it. Have some low risk. it's not good returns, it's not high returns, but do it. Do it, guys. Do it. You have to. Please, I don't want you guys to give anybody numbers. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes to fix that landing page. Can you just do it? Right? Instead of just giving out numbers. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes. But it's taking you a long time. Somebody needs to get a query in my team. So, do a low risk investment. Are you ready for number 9? If you're ready for number 9, type I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on. If you're ready for number 9, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Number 9. So let me give you an example of a low risk before I go on when it comes to real estate. So real estate has 3 different categories, because I know a lot of you are also here because you want to do real estate investment. Real estate has about 3 different categories. There is a low risk type of real estate investment. One of it is called real estate investment trust. Can everybody type it? Real estate investment trust. So there are certain kinds of real estate investment trust, okay, that are very low in terms of the risk level, okay? And they give you like guaranteed return on investment. Grant Cardone does it. You can invest with Grant Cardone. Of course, it's minimum of $250,000, for accredited investors, right? You put in $250,000 every month. Grant Cardone gives you something as his tenants pay, because they will use your money to buy more real estate, rent, cash producing real estate assets. And as Grant gets tenants to pay him rent, he gives you a part of that rent, and you keep collecting that regularly. That's real estate investment trust. Stephen Akintayo does that as well through what we call GVEST. GVEST is a registered cooperative, licensed cooperative, right, where people put funds together and give it to GTEx Homes. And GTEx Homes invest in Dubai, invest in US, invest in UK, invest in Nigeria as well. And guess what? Every year, we'll cut you a check. You get something, right? Every year you get something. Now, that is some form of what? Low risk investment. Now, hey, if you decide to do the investment yourself, your returns will be higher than what GTEx is going to give you. But guess what? GTEx is putting his or her reputation on the line. GTEx is saying, hey, let me go do the business. I take all the risk. I'm guaranteeing I'm going to be giving you something on a regular basis, right? So what that does is it takes the risk off you and makes it almost at no risk for you. Are you learning, guys? Right? It makes it almost at no risk for you. So these are some of the wisest way, rich people keep getting richer. Even at my level, this year, for example, I give it so that you understand that it's not just a thing that, it's certain people that do it. Even at my level, we do it. As I speak to you, I have low risk investment. I have also invested in other people's businesses. Okay? Aside my own, I have done that because you want to do that. I give you a practical example. I don't know if you know an hotel called Four Seasons. I don't know if you know Four Seasons. If you know Four Seasons, type I know Four Seasons. I know Four Seasons. Now, Four Seasons is owned by a man called Al-Walid. Al-Walid is one of the Saudi prince. Okay? But guess what? One of the major owners of Four Seasons is who? Bill Gates. Okay? So what's happening there, right? Bill Gates has allowed Al-Walid, he knows who are his partners, they buy properties, they build this hotel, they call it a 5-star hotel, not luxurious. Now, Bill Gates doesn't want to bother his head about running a hotel. He doesn't know how to run a hotel. He's always been a tech guy, doesn't know anything about that. But you, Al-Walid, you know all those things. You and Donald Trump, you know all this real estate stuff. Well, I'm going to give you my money. And as Four Seasons makes profit, Al-Walid is able to cut Bill Gates a cut. Are you learning, guys? These are secrets of rich people. They don't just invest in their own business. They look for other people's business that is they can get some form of security in, and then they put in their money for some returns while they continue to also do their business. And this is the biggest mistake many of you are making. Many of you think the only business you invest in is your own. Foul. Big mistake. So what now happens is that you now see a lot of you having to run multiple business. You wear yourself out. Many of my colleagues in the real estate sector that we started together in Nigeria cannot even leave Nigeria for 1 week on holiday. Some cannot leave for 1 month because they didn't even build a structure around their business. They're almost dead. Everything is on them, right? And that's not how to build a business. You want to build your business that such a way that even at some point you retire from your own business and move on to another exciting business opportunity. But not just that, you also want to invest in other people's business and let them give you some returns. This year, for example, I'm starting a new company, which will become the major company I'm going to be spending most of my time in, as I'll be handing over the CEO of my company this year to somebody to manage. I've tried 15 years, I've done a good job. So I'm setting up a venture capitalist company this year. And that's part of why we're giving grants. We're giving, on my birthday, we're giving 2 entrepreneurs $5,000 each. And then we're going to do that all through this year. And I will later announce that it's a venture capitalist company. We're just going to be looking for great ideas, great young businesses, just start investing, right? The goal is to invest in 10,000 businesses in the next 5 years, okay? And the profit that comes from that will continue to run my foundation even years when I'm long dead, okay? So what is the lesson here? You successfully run a business, is doing well, be taking some portion of it, start putting into other businesses. But be sure you have mentorship around this. Be sure, again, just get mentorship. Please, anything I'm teaching you, get somebody to help you. Don't do it alone. Don't be greedy. All this I can do it by myself. I don't need anybody's help. Come on. Wake up and be smart. Right? Everybody say be smart. Come on, everybody type be smart. Be smart. So in real estate investment trust is one of those things you can do. Now, how many of you have at least 10 million naira to invest? Now, in dollars, I don't know if you have at least $50,000 because our real estate investment trust, we only do $50,000 if you want the dollar version. If you want the naira version, we only do 10 million naira. If you have up to that and you want to do real estate investment trust with my company, GTEX Homes, can you type me? You can send it just to the panelist. Just type me if you have up to that. Right? You don't need to make it to everyone. Okay? For all of you who are asking, how do I get recording? I've mentioned that already. Go to the YouTube. Dr. S. Akinta on YouTube is there. You'll be able to watch it there. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, so I have somebody here. Okay, for all of you who can afford that much, but here's what I will ask you to do today. Contact this number and let the person know you're calling from me. +234 81, okay, 800 00618 +234 818 00618. Right? Let them know you're calling from me and you would like to invest with GVest Cooperative, right? So you'll be able to learn how you can do fractional real estate investment and be entitled to returns on a regular basis. Now, number 9. Are you ready for number 9? If you're ready, type I'm ready, I'm ready. Number 9, come on, everybody. If you're ready for number 9, type I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Come on. Can I see my ready people? Okay, mid-risk investment. I mentioned that earlier, but I'm going to give you an example of mid-risk. Example of a mid-risk is called land banking. Everybody say land banking. So now there are several other sectors, right? But I'm focusing on my forte. I'm a real estate giant, right? So there are mid-risk in equity, in shares, even in stocks. There are types of stocks that are high, there's types of stock that are mid, there's types of stock that are low. So in every sector, there's a low, mid, high. So you need to know this. But I'm giving an example of real estate because that's my field. Land banking is one of those mid-risk real estate because, and I'll tell you one of the major reasons why. Whatever happens, you will hold your land if you bought it if you buy it through the right credible people, right? Whatever happened, the land is there, it's touchable, it's feelable, you can hold it, you can touch it. And it's a smart move that I have used and has saved me, right? Here's a particular property. When I started this property, I'll never forget it. And I've been proven right because sometimes when you start some of these things, and this is why you need to arm yourself with a mentor and the right information so that when some of your friends who don't even have results begin to talk rubbish, you know that you are dealing with somebody who already has results in what they are teaching you. So look at this, right? This is me, 2019. I just invested in this land. If you notice, thick bush, 2020, this is the same land. You can see third road, building on it, fence round already, right? A small office is there, security people are there. Now, hear what has happened. 2019, when I bought this property, it was barely $2,000 when I bought this property. Today, the same property is 20 million naira, which is an excess of almost $50,000. If you put it in dollars, from $2,000 to $50,000. In 3 years, land banking. And in the next few months, the value will even go way higher because I bought this property where the largest refinery in Africa is situated, where the largest seaport in Africa is situated, a free trade zone in Lagos is situated. Now, when I did, and this is very important because some people even bought this land from me and have collected refund. They literally got some people to convince them that all those projects were bogus, they were not going to happen, don't be deceived, and all manner. At the end of the day, many of them gave up and they lost. Today, it has paid off. So please don't lose your opportunity this year. Very important. Now, I think the code is working. Somebody just paid. So all of you can go back to the site. Either you're doing, please can somebody let me type all the various URL link, the three. We have www.globalwealthfestival.com/employee. We have the www.globalwealthfestival.com/entrepreneur. And then the third one is www.globalwealthfestival.com/grand access. And the code to use is birthday. So everybody go try it now. Can someone help me type the 3 URL so that people can go there and try it? It's working right now. So number 9 is land banking. I've built tremendous wealth through land banking. And I'm just about to get way, way richer because the refinery will be launched this coming week. Next week by the president of Nigeria. And that is just a game changer. The free trade zone will be launched also in a couple of months. And that just means that every property I have in that axis, I have about 4 estates in that axis. Every property I have in that axis is just about to go crazy. And I have hundreds of acres. This is how you become rich, guys. Okay? This is how you become rich. Victor says, well, how can a beginner start? How a beginner starts is learning, right? You want to, and that's why I mentioned earlier, you want to get the information because I told you, some people even started this, but gave up because they didn't have the deep knowledge of how does real land banking work. What years do you need to give it? What's the process? Because if you don't have all the information, one day you just hear one rumor about Nigeria, and the next thing you're saying is that give me back my money. I'm not sure it's going to work. And I've seen people do that. That's why I always say, start with the knowledge, start with the education, start with the mentorship, get the support, be equipped. Because when you have the information, you'll be relaxed. In time of, I know what people told me, the refinery project was delayed. So I got people coming saying, oh, manner, that project will never take off. It's a bogus scheme. It's this. You guys are just deceiving people. I got all manner, but I understand what I'm doing. I understand the concept. It's a global concept when it comes to land banking. It didn't just start in Africa. So I'm deep rooted. I've done courses. I've done programs. I'm so armed, and I've done several other ones that work. So I know what I was doing, right? And this one has just worked as well. So if you're not well educated, right, you're going to panic at some point. That's why I always say, start with the knowledge. Don't even start with the investment. So if you start with the investment, now you chicken out. Now you're going to join. So I made a mistake. I trust somebody. And we love to play victim in Africa. We just love it. We call pity parties and call everybody, guys, I've just failed. I just lost money. I think it's human being, not just Africans. It's human being. I just lost money. And everybody will come and say, oh, sorry about that. They're all scams. They're all just trying to deceive you. Oh, I've always known these things are not real. Don't do that. Every investment has a risk. And we've all lost money. I've lost a lot of money. But there's no reason to give up. Not at all. I keep at it and I keep at it. So for those of you who want to also do land banking, call the same number. Okay? +234. So reach out to him. Again, use the word land banking. +234 818 0000 618. +234 818 0000 618. Reach out to him, either on WhatsApp or by call, and he's going to help you in a great way. Last one, high risk. In the real estate sector, what type of investment is considered a high risk investment? Property flipping. Everybody say property flipping. Come on, everybody say property flipping. Now, property flipping is capital intensive and is a very high risk type of real estate investment. But guess what? It also gives the highest level of returns and at the shortest possible time. So in other words, you can literally get 100% of your money, depending on which economy you're operating in. You can literally get 100% or 30% of your money in matter of weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks in real estate flipping, anywhere in the UK, in the US, in Dubai, anywhere, right? Using property flipping. But it's very risky because you could go by the concept of property flipping is simple, right? It simply means that you buy, Oluwatope says still having glitch. Farouk, the grand access promo is what Oluwatope wants. So I think the entrepreneur and the employee one has been fixed, but the grand access one hasn't been fixed. Farouk, can you confirm whether the grand access one has been fixed? So of property flipping, I'll give you a practical example. I had one of my partners, bought this property in Lekki, and the property was going for, as at that time, for as at that time was $1 million, right? He bought the property, got it fixed, it was a good location, made it even look better. No, he didn't even do anything on this because it was also a new property. But the owner, yeah, that's true. The property was actually worth $2 million, but the owner had cancer and urgently needed money. Okay, urgently needed money. So, Oluwatope, check in now. Farouk say all has been fixed. And he urgently needed money for his cancer treatment. So he needed to sell it and he needed cash. And the secret of property flipping is cash. You must have the bulk money and you must have it cash. You must be able to pay right away. So he was able to meet the person. Of course, they wanted to sell it higher. But you told them, hey, I have cash, I have $1 million. When I mean cash, I don't mean you are dealing with raw cash. What we mean is liquid, right? In other words, you're ready to pay everything at once. So he was able to tell, I have $1 million, I can wire it right away. And of course, the owner had to sell it, even though the value was $2 million. Now, 45 days later, he was able to sell that same property for $2 million to another buyer, and he made a whooping $1 million profit in 45 days. Everybody type $1 million in 45 days. Come on, everybody, type it. $1 million in 45 days. However, this partner of mine could have lost a lot as well. Let's assume he bought that property for $1 million. Within that 45 days, or within a couple of weeks, inflation hits. We saw how inflation has affected the whole world in 2020. Within that same period, the property market crashed. Okay, he might even end up selling that property for less than $1 million. So it's a very risky business, but it also gives a very huge returns once you figure it out, once you have all the support, you have all the ingredients. Again, what is my advice? Who can guess? What's my advice before you do property flipping or any high risk investment? Who can guess what is my advice? Can anybody guess? Find a mentor. Thank you. In fact, because the mentor will give you the knowledge, right? Right? But just even start with a mentor. Not even the knowledge, because how do you guarantee that you have the right knowledge? How do you guarantee that I've seen people literally go, Oluwatope says it's not working from my end. So what you can do, Oluwatope, you can do a transfer. Check the website. I'm sure it gives you a manual payment option if you want to use manual payment option. But you can click on the dollar option, there's Stripe, there's the pay stack option, and then the coupon code. What's the coupon code? Birthday. Okay, so it's birthday VVIP. Oluwatope, you are using the wrong coupon code. So for the employee, the word is birthday. I don't know why they made it complex, but I use the same code for all. While for the entrepreneur promo is birthday VIP. While for the grand access is birthday VVIP. So everybody, please, can you type that as well on Facebook, Farouk? We have a lot of people watching. So my advice is get a mentor. That should be the starting point for all of you who want to go into this. Get a mentor first, and get the opportunity to be able to have that support from such a mentor. And that way, I'll be open with the mentor. I've met people who, because they didn't have money, I remember somebody had a very terrible coaching session with someone. So she paid for the coaching. So where to start? So I said, so what's your budget? How much can you afford to start real estate? And the lady just said, I can't tell you anything now. I had to like, I don't understand. You paid me to coach. It's like you've come to a doctor and you have an ailment somewhere in your body, and then you say, can you show me? And you say, no, I don't want to show you, dear doctor. Like, it's very annoying. So don't join my coaching program, particularly my one-on-one coaching program, if you're not going to mention what's your budget, right? Because your budget determines what we can advise you to do. And then I say, I don't want to disclose. Like, I don't get it. Okay. So, but when you get a mentor, and it's a right one, and the factor to getting a mentor is that he has results. He's successful in what he's teaching you. Never get a mentor who is not successful in what they are teaching you. It's a disaster, right? For me, the qualification for you to be my mentor, you must have more results in that area than I do. So now I want to learn from you. So for all of you asking again, the coaching programs, the training programs I have. So let me go again and recap it for you. Can you see my screen, guys? If you can see my screen tab, I can see your screen. So here's what we have. We have this 3 quick promo you can take advantage of. This one has ended, but I'm extending it for you to take advantage of it today. It's called the Student and Employee Promo. You get VIP ticket to the Global Wealth Festival taking place on my birthday. You can watch from anywhere in the world. Virtual tickets to attend the event. You get one more access to Steve University. You will get the recording of my various coaching programs, running to thousands of dollars. So you also get 3 of my latest book. Each is going for $47, as well, and for just $47 instead of $1,015. You want to use the coupon code birthday. If you go to the site, you see globalwealthfestival.com is 1,000. You will see there. But if you use the coupon code birthday to reduce it to $47 for you. Okay, the second one, if you can afford it, is the entrepreneur promo. Now, here you have 2 tickets to the virtual ticket to the Global Wealth Festival holding on my birthday, worth $247. Global access, 1 month access to Steve University, worth $247. 2-hour coaching session with me, with others as well. You get $500 worth of the recording of the Global Wealth Festival in Dallas, London, and Nigeria. You will get 4 of my books, okay, powerful books, right? I mean, as well as access to the Billionaire Habits Masterclass and book as well for $97 instead of $1,457. So the code to use for this one is birthday VIP. Birthday VIP. So please add the VIP to it because they didn't add it to what they did. So birthday VIP is the code. Visit again, globalwealthfestival.com/entrepreneur, and then use the code birthday VIP. It will reduce it to $97. There's an option for transfer. There's an option for manual payment or using your dollar card or a Naira card. My favorite is the Grand Access promo because this one has all the other ones the entrepreneur promo has, but more. It has 40 of my books. You get all my books that I've ever authored, 40 of them. You not just that, you get the audio version, you get the ones that have masterclass. You get that. In fact, this is worth over $3,000, and you're getting it for just $197. Man, it doesn't get better than that, right? And for me, that's my favorite. For you to get this, visit www.globalwealthfestival.com/grand access. Again, www.globalwealthfestival.com/grand access. But the code to use to reduce the price from $3,000 to just $197 is birthday VVIP. Birthday VVIP. That is the code to use. Now, but Dr. Stephen, I cannot even afford $47. How can you help me? Well, to help you, go to my YouTube page. Okay? That is what I can recommend. My Dr. S. Akintayo on YouTube has so many resources for you. It's free. You can start there. So go subscribe to the channel. This year I have tons and tons of great content I'm going to be loading there. So go subscribe. It's free. It costs you nothing. Just go there, subscribe to the channel every day. I currently have, as you can see, on that channel alone, has over 200 videos at the moment. Over 200 videos. Go there, feed on these things, and you start growing by the day. Now, you have some little bit more money, okay? Why not go for the group coaching? About a group of between 10 to 30 people. So in this group coaching, you can subscribe for the real estate group coaching. You can subscribe for the forest group coaching or crypto group coaching, or how to become an author, how to make money from writing books and being a public speaker. Now, this particular group coaching goes for between $5,000 to $10,000. A few of you in the group, and it's really powerful. It's a 3-month program. The $10,000 one is 6 months program. So you can go sign up. The website for all this coaching is mentorme.com. mentorme.stephenakintayọ.com. mentorme.stephenakintayọ.com. You see all the various coaching options there. We also have the one-on-one coaching. So the one-on-one coaching has a 1 hour session for $1,000. It has a 1 day session for $5,000. If you're even in Dubai, you can come to my apartment, Burj Khalifa, for either breakfast or lunch or dinner, and we'll have a session one-on-one together. We also have the one-on-one that goes for 6 months for $15,000, and then the one-on-one that goes for 1 year for $20,000. So you can do any of this, or just come to YouTube and enjoy. Start from there. There's also a Facebook community you can join. There's a Telegram community for free. You can start at what I've done is at whatever level you are, I'm here to support you. Who is excited? Come on, if you're excited, type I'm excited. Are you excited about this? Are you looking at me? How many of you are excited about these opportunities? Okay, if you're excited, type I'm excited. Okay, but my advice, start somewhere. Okay, and stop expecting things to be free. You will not make money until you're willing to pay, okay, for what you're trying to receive. One of the biggest reasons people are poor is they want to make money without spending money. They want to be rich without investing. It doesn't work that way, okay? You can't be rich without paying something. Anything of value comes with a price. And whenever you're trying to get something of value without paying anything for it, you are about to lose. Okay? You're about to lose. Absolutely about to lose. And I've seen this happen over and over and over again. I've seen people lose so much. And what led to it was that they wanted to get something of value, but they don't want to pay anything. They just wish it can always be free. I just believe I'll always get it for free. Can't you make it free? Some people even talk as if somebody owes them, but nobody owes you. You owe yourself everything. You want success in life? Then you must be willing to pay for it. You must be willing to pay for the value you want. So can I bring up Deborah to share with us about the Stephen Akintayo grants that we have and some of the mistakes people are making and how people can apply? Do I have Deborah here, or who is part of the grant team that is here? Can admin please pull the person up? Right, so they can go. So I'm done. Did you get value today, guys? If you got value, type I got value. I'm going to take a few questions and then I'll bring Deborah up or anybody in the team. They're going to break down for you guys some of the how to apply for the Stephen Akintayo grant. It's a $5,000 per entrepreneur, and we're going to be doing for 1,000 entrepreneurs in the next 5 years. So if the team is here, let's have. So who has questions? If you have questions, just click on the question button. Go to the question button and you can type your question. Victor, thank you for thanking me. Now you, Simon, thank you. I appreciate it. You understand how to draw virtue. Very important. When you learn from someone like this, you were supposed to pay, you got it for free. The first word should be thank you. A lot of us don't even have that culture. Remember, we've talked about lifestyle. I realize that rich people are full of honor. They're very courteous amongst themselves. Again, I'm not talking about how they treat their staff or people that are beneath them. But I've seen a lot of rich people that even treat those who work for them very well. But I can tell you categorically, one of the secrets of rich people, they know how to make people feel good. They know how to appreciate things done for them. Because people don't even do it. Everybody always expects that they will get things for free. Abibo says, can I sign up for the class after this lecture? Yes, you can, but the offer is about to close, so it can end at any time. So I advise you do it immediately. At least you do it today. Success Diary says, will you advise investing in Ikorodu for land banking? What do you mean by that? I have a massive estate in Ikorodu. In the same location, Fort Mainland Bridge is coming. And I encourage as many of you who are smart to invest in this estate. In fact, the price has gone up to 10 million. So we have just 20 slots for people to be able to buy that particular estate at 5 million instead of 10 million. So absolutely, but it's who you are buying from. You know, don't go and say Dr. Stephen asked me to buy Ikorodu. Many of you, again, penny wise, pound foolish. You think you can buy cheaper. You go buy from Omonile, right? These people don't have integrity, right? Even this estate, I bought it inside another estate because I was scared of what was going to happen. So I looked for somebody who had over 1,000 acres, and I bought hundreds of acres from the person. Of course, I paid more compared to if I were to have bought it directly from the family, but I secured the estate, and I'm happy I did because the family eventually started court cases, did all manner, but we won because I wasn't even the one. I didn't even go to court once. Because guess what? I had a bigger estate that I just bought out of his own. So he fought all the battles and I enjoyed the sport. But if I was greedy to have felt that, oh no, you know, I don't want to pay a higher amount. This person was charging me a lot. You know, let me just go and buy from the family direct. Well, all that money will have been down the drain by now. All the money, I will have lost everything if I had done that. So my advice to you, try to look for a credible person to buy from. Okay? And okay, you ask, so who is the credible person? I recommend myself. Any other credible person, go do your research yourself and be sure the person is credible, because I'm not going to go into that. I've had situations I recommended people. When things go bad, people say, but Dr. Zivi, you are the one that I saw the person on your page. You said we should do business with the person. So now I only recommend myself, right? If you go and pick somebody else, at least if it goes bad, you know that you were the one that picked that person. Okay? But either way, I mean, why wouldn't I recommend myself? Because I have a good product. So this is the estate I'm talking about. You're going to have residential, it's going to have water city, water parks. It's going to be a beautiful estate. The new price is now 10 million, effective from next week, Sunday. But we have 20 plots for 5 million in the same place. Fort Mainland Bridge will be passing in front of this estate. So here's an opportunity to pay just 5 million instead of 10 million that is starting from next week, Sunday. So call the office or call the number I gave you guys. So I gave you a number you can reach out to for all of you who want to invest in real estate. Plus 234-8180000618. His name is Joshua. Just tell him Dr. Stephen said I should reach out to you. I want the Ikorodu property, or I want any of your other properties. We have more than 20 estates, so pick which one you want. Daniel says, I wish I could get the first 6 points you mentioned earlier. Go watch it on YouTube, my friend. It's here, right? See, go watch it here. Dr. S. Akinta, don't be lazy when it comes to information. I've taken the stress, I've done the video. It costs you nothing to go and watch the video again. Nothing. Come on, don't be lazy. Go watch the video again. Is it better to pay to get mentorship even when you don't have bigger capital to start up? Absolutely. Because from the mentorship, you will learn how to raise capital. Right? And I've shared this a million times. From The mentorship, you raise the capital. I know how many of my mentees that I was able to break down how to raise capital. And they were great, right? Because the money you currently have cannot start the business to start with. So it's foolish not to go for the information. And this is why many people don't get mentorship, right? There's this mindset of the money I have is not even enough for the business. Now I want to go and dash somebody to learn. The trade secret of any business is the knowledge, it's not the product. Everybody's selling real estate. Everybody sells land, but they are not selling like Stephen Akintayo, because Stephen Akintayo has a trade secret that is 1700 years old. If I show you my course material, right, it will give you history of land banking since the 1700s. So these are not something we just started. They don't have such. They may have more land, they may have, but the value, the land is not appreciating like mine. Okay? So it's the knowledge. The real business is the knowledge. It's not capital, it's not product. It's the trade secret. That's the real business. So the next question, Simeon. It says, please, sir, what will you consider the minimum budget to go into land banking? Simeon, I've told you, there's no minimum budget or highest budget. State your budget. That's all. Right? When you're dealing with me, sir, this is how much I have. I will show you the options we have. Mistake people make, they think that, and I've seen people do that, and I just laugh. They think that if they tell you their budget, maybe you now increase the value of the estates beyond the way some of us think. And it speaks to the caliber of people we deal with. Because when you step up your game, you know that in the world of real entrepreneurs, nobody raises price because you told them their budget. The budget just helps them to know which of the product to recommend to you. Abdulatif Busari says, please, I'm grateful for today's privilege to participate in today's masterclass, but I only got a chance through the promo code. Don't have the capacity to pay for mentorship. Please, is there any other way of serving you? No other way. Go to YouTube. Start from there. Anonymous says, thank you so much. I'll consider my New Year gift. I'd like to ask, as recent graduate entrepreneur with low income of 100K, what kind of investment should I do? You can't invest 100K, right? Invest in the knowledge. I've taught you this, and I'm shocked some of you are still asking these questions. Invest in the knowledge. When you have the knowledge, you now know that, oh, I can even make money as a broker, matchmaking those who have the money and those who have the product. And I get a 5% or a 10%. And I gradually use that to build my capital. That's how I started. I wasn't born rich. So when I got the knowledge of real estate, the first thing I did was to be a middleman. But I got the knowledge first, because without the knowledge, there is no person who has money who will buy through me. But when they saw that I was very knowledgeable, I was so knowledgeable that when I started my own estate, people were investing with me. They knew I know what I was doing, right? They knew it wasn't going to crash. But many of you think capital is what you need. But capital does not help social capital. Capital, cash, is not equal to social capital. Social capital will even give you what cash can give you. Trust, right? Trust. So what knowledge does, it places you in a place where you can attract social capital, where people say, I know this person knows this business. I'm going to risk I'm giving my money because I know he knows what he's doing. I've seen him serve somebody else for years. He's been faithful. He's going to run a good business. It's a privilege to be one of the early investors in his business. That's how I grew my business. People trusted me. People I've never met. People invest millions of dollars with me. Sometimes it's the day they've come to collect keys to their house here in Dubai that I'm meeting them. Some have still not met till today. And they invested millions of dollars because when they listen to me, they know this person knows what he's doing, right? He's too intelligent, right, to scam me. Stephanie Morgalu says, thank you for the session. Please, can we know all your estates and site so we can know which one to invest? Absolutely, Stephanie. because time is gone. That's why I'm not taking time to show all my estates. So I've given you the number. Contact that number, +234-818-0000-618. He will show you all our options, but tell him your budget and he'll show you all the options. Tell him whether you want Dubai, whether you want Nigeria, whether you want US or UK, but state your budget so he knows which one is helping you with. Osa Sere Osifo, thank you so much. I've learned so much. How much? I'm interested. The land size. Osifo, call Joshua. He will help you with the Ikorodu property or Ibejileki property or Abuja property or Asaba or anywhere else. Can your land be bought in installments? Yes, it can, but the major bulk of the money has to be dropped. Angala Efeanga says, thank you so much for this masterclass. I like to get into property, low risk, as I do not have the capital. The moment I have small business selling and antique jewelries. Does your mentorship program cover all types of business? Well, if I have started my business with $10 and I've grown it to hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate assets, right? You should know that the same principle that can sell expensive products, right? We sell cheaper products better. It's just common sense. So my mentorship is for anything you want. As far as it's about business, it's about entrepreneurship, it's about investment. I take my time and give you my best of advice. Are you willing to host any protege in your Dubai space apart from your birthday time? You must be top-notch investor to visit. Yes, I'm willing to host if you have joined my coaching program. Absolutely. I will gladly give you time. If not, my staff are there in Dubai to attend to you. No problem. But of course, if I'm in town, you want to say hello, and I'm in the office, I will gladly say hello. We'll take pictures. But you won't start a coaching class without payment. Ayobami, thank you for the session. I always get value. Do you have the information about the land and property on the website? Come on, Ayobami. I just told you. Visit the website. Call 234-818-0000-618. I rest my case. The wonderful Tochi is here to give us updates about the Stephen Akintayo grants for entrepreneurs. Please go ahead, Tochi.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, sir, for the amazing session. It was really mind-blowing. Okay, so I'll go straight to the point.
When you are done with the update on the Stephen Akintayo University, you can do a recap as well on always how they can sign up for the various coaching as well.
Okay, sir. Okay, so the Stephen Akintayo Foundation is an NGO, the charity arm of GTEx Holdings, and currently we are give grants in sectors. Okay, for the agriculture last week we have the health sector, the energy sector, and as time goes on, we're going to review all. So we started with the agriculture sector last week, and for you to win this grant is not okay. So we have a goal to give $5 million within 5 years, this year to 2027, to over 500 entrepreneurs, right? Entrepreneurs whose businesses are technology driven and the United Nations SDG goal driven. And when you apply, okay, you will be required to take an investment readiness test. You'll be required to submit business, required to make your business plan, and take some other questions Okay, your business has to be registered and all that. So if you're into the health sector or the energy sector or any other sector, as we are going to unveil sooner, right, ensure your business is registered, right? And we are going to shortlist the top 50 people. Okay, for the agricultural grants, we had over 1,140 applicants, right? And out of these 1,140 applicants, just 529 people passed the investment readiness test. Now, while we're taking this test, we want to be sure that your business is investment ready, right? That investors can invest in your business. We want to be sure that you are yielding profits in your business, okay? And then out of this 529, just 411 people had their business registered, okay? Now, this is an opportunity Dr. Stephen is giving out to help young businesses scale. Okay, with the top 50 that we got from agricultural grants. Just hold on, when I'm done, I'm going to attend to all questions, right? So the top 50 are going to gain a 1 month access to Steve McIntyre, then are going to have a pitch before judges. So we're going to bring judges in the agricultural sector, and they are going to pitch their business before these judges, and then the judges will select the winner, right? So it's not in our hands to select the winner, but in the hands of the judges, okay? So if you're among the top 10, I would advise you to prepare your pitch, make another video, right, stating why you want to win this grant and what you do with the money. Okay, it's $5,000. It's a lot of money, right? So you have to be prepared. Okay, and then there'll be just one winner. So subsequently, from next month, February, we'll have the health sector grants come up, and then it goes on like that till we finish the 12 sectors. Okay, so you're saying, how long does the 5 million investment deal last? Okay, it's a grant. Like I said, the 5 million is for 5 years. That will be given to 553 entrepreneurs. But one person would win the grant each year. Sorry, 24 persons will win the grant each year. So every month, while giving one person, every month, one person, every month, one person, $5,000. Okay. Do you have another question? Okay, for the land in Ikorodu, Victoria, contact the number that was dropped earlier. Okay, I'm going to send the number again. Contact Joshua on this number and he'll give you all the details. And yes, 5 million naira goes. Okay, so I want to believe we understand the Stephen McIntyre Foundation grants. You need an investment in Poland, please contact the number. Okay, contact the number, please.
Yeah, I think your breakdown is quite wrong. We are giving 2 people per month, right? There's 2 people winning $5,000 per month, right? Making 24 for this year. Next year is 4 persons per month, making 48. The year after is 120, right? Like that. And the total is 1,000, not five something. It's 1,000 in total in 5 years that will be winning it. So we even did the breakdown here.
Oh.
You know, in this flyer.
Okay.
That's why I wish Deborah is here. So 2023, 24 recipient, that's 2 per month. 2024, 48 recipient, 4 per month. 2025, 120 recipient. Okay, that is 10 per month. 2026, 250 recipients, that's 20 per month, I think. And then 2027 will be the highest, which is 558, making a total of 1,000 recipients in 5 years, winning $5,000 each, right? So to apply, I thought you would share your screen to go to the website, show them how they could apply on the website. Please do that.
Okay, so let me share my screen now. Okay, so the website is www.stephenakintire foundation.org.
So, Chief, the site is not loading. What's going on?
My network connection is poor, so the host is going to share it from his screen.
All right, so stop sharing. Let me share now.
Yes. You can go ahead, Ezekiel.
I've shared it.
Okay, so you have to keep scrolling. Okay, no. Go up a little. You see this blue button. Okay, so this is where you have to apply. Click on the link to apply. Okay, so to register, you have to fill in these details. You have to fill in your first name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, your Facebook handle, that's your business page. Then this is the name of your business. And you have to fill in, then you're asking, is your business registered under the applicable laws of the country, that's CAC. Okay, you have to say yes or no. And then you have to select the grant you're applying for, right? So these are all the grants we're giving throughout these 5 years. Okay, so I think, can you just enter some details so that they can see the progression? Okay. Okay, so click to continue. So you're going to be asked, what is the nature of your business? Okay, let's proceed. Can say consulting, anything. Consulting, you can put consulting or health. What industry is your business? So that's education. Is there education? Okay, so you're going to pick what is applicable to your business. Is your business registered? That's CSC. Do you have CSC registration? Tick either yes or no. Then you have to select the grant you're applying for. So you're being asked, are you the founder of the business? So if you are the founder, you say yes. If not, you indicate no. And then, you know, some businesses have partnership models. So maybe you have one or two founders, and then you indicate how many founders you have, 2, 3, 4, or just one, you indicate. What country is your company headquartered? You put a country, because this grant is not only applicable to Nigerians, right? It's Nigeria and sub-Saharan Africa. So we have applications from different parts of Africa. And then your start dates, when you founded your business or when you started your business. Okay, so what stage is your business? How many years have you been in operation? You tick as applicable to you. Has your business received any funding to date? Have you gotten any grant from any other organization since inception to now? Yes or no? All right. In US dollars, how much has your business received in terms of grants now, right? You indicate. If you've not received any one, you indicate as well. Okay, so you're being asked, where did the funding come from? There are different organizations that give out grants, so you have to indicate where you got your grant from. And if you've not said, say no as well. Okay, so how much do you intend raising? How do you intend raising more funds for your business? Okay, what are the plans you have? We want to know, how do you want to raise funds for your business? Okay, do you want to take loans? Do you want to get more grants, or you want to get investors? Indicate, let's know. Have you generated revenue yet? Yes or no? Okay. All right, so if you have generated revenue, how much in US dollars have you generated in your business? You indicate. If no, you can put no. Okay. And then what achievements or milestones have you hit in your business? So how many deals have you closed? How many, what have you achieved in your business since you started? We would like to know. So that's what this question is asking. If you haven't achieved anything, if your business is still starting, you can indicate as well. Okay, so who are your main competitors in your field? You should know those who are your competitors, right? And would like you to state them. So you're into consulting, right? So who are your competitors in consulting? We have different consulting firms. You state them. Okay. Okay. So what are your key advantages over your competitors, right? Okay, what are your key advantages over the competition? What's your unique selling point? What's making you different from your competitors? Would like to know. Okay. So excluding founders, how many people do you have on your team? How many workers do you have, right? If you're the only person, you indicate just one or just you. So it's important that when answering these questions, we'd like you to be as honest as possible, okay? And then what makes your team special? Would like to know what makes your team special. Do you have a young workforce? Do you employ only women? Do you have a team of just women or you have a team of just men? What's the unique points, the unique thing in your business? Okay. Energy, okay. Okay, next question. Does your team still own 100% of the business? Okay. Or are you the one owning 100%? Okay, so where do you see your business in 5 years? What's your goal? What's your vision? What's the projection in 5 years? Would like to know. Okay, now tell us about other ideas your team is
All right, so
currently working on. So probably you have, so would like to know what idea progress. Is that all? Hello, Ezekiel, are you there? Is that all?
yes. This is the last one. This
That's the
provided
last one.
support.
Okay. Okay, then we'd like you to provide supporting document, which can be your business plan, okay, your business idea, your business, your BS, okay, or financial projections. You can just attach any image. I just want them to see the progression and not have any glitch when filling out the form. Okay. Okay, so here you're to make a minute video pitch. Most persons did not get this part, okay? Pitch your business as though you're pitching to investors. Don't just make it casual, right? Be prepared, okay? Pitch your business like you are pitching to investors. It's $5,000. It's not 5,000 naira. So it's a lot of money that requires your preparation. Okay, just 1 minute. Summarize your business, your goals, your vision, your mission, summarize it in 1 minute and let it be presentable, please.
I don't know if I can come in here, Ms. Toshi.
Okay.
All right. The area where most applicants had issues were in the areas of following instructions.
Okay.
When pitching a video, you have to make sure that particular video is not too large. As you can see here, we have capacity, the size limits. It's saying here that the size limit should be 10 MB. Should be 10 MB. Some of us, what we do most of the time is that we do a 1 minute pitch video that exceeds this particular limits. Some did 1 gigabyte, some did 100 megabytes, whereas the instruction says 10 MB. So please, let's take this into account. Let's put it into account when making our 1 minute pitch video. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Please take notes, 10 MB. Okay, so would like to know how did you hear about us? Through Facebook, through a friend, through radio, television? Would like to know. Word of mouth as well. And then submit. Okay, so this is the investment readiness test, right? And you need to answer these questions. It's not showing completely. Okay. All right, so it says, please provide information on the level of investment readiness for your company or project. So activity, your business plan, do you have it? Do you have a site or have you acquired the land? What's the feasibility of your project? What's the financial model? Do you have license? Do you have permits? Do you have agreement? Do you have a detailed project design? Okay. Have you carried out an environmental and social impact assessment on your business? These things will help you. You help your chances, right, of scaling through the first stage. Okay, so submit, let's see.
You can see towards the down part here, it's saying the form was sent.
The form was sent successfully. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I believe we've seen how to go about the application, right? So when the next grant is opened, we will not have issues applying for the grant. And please, if you have questions, don't fail to reach out to us, right? Reach out to us and let's help you through the application. We are committed to helping you, and we want to see as many people as possible birth their business ideas and scale through in their business. All right, so for the offers Dr. Stephen gave earlier, all right, we have the employee promo end tonight. Okay, you can still gain access to it, okay, for just $47. We have the entrepreneur promo starting next week and it's going for $97, right? Use the coupon code birthday VIP to get the discounts, and then the grand access, right, where you get all amazing benefits. You get a VIP ticket to attend the Global Wealth Festival in Dubai. If you're not in Dubai, you get a virtual ticket to attend it. You get all Dr. Stevens books, including the soon to be launched. We're launching 3 books on 28th. Billionaire Habits for Pastors, Billionaire Habits for Entrepreneurs, and Billionaire Land Banker. You're getting all the books. Okay, you said the code is not working. It could be your network. Try again. Okay. And you're getting the recording of last year's Global Wealth Festival in Dallas, in London, and in Lagos. It's a whole package, right? Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Let me drop the link here again for you if you're just joining, right? So this first one is the one ending tonight. This one is for $47, right? And they have the entrepreneur. Does the code work for someone in Dubai? Yes, 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 it works. It works for someone in Dubai, right? Okay, so these are the links, right? Click on it, and as soon as you register, as soon as you make your payment, you have access to all the benefits. And for further inquiries, reach out to any of these numbers, send a WhatsApp message, and you will be attended to any of these numbers. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. I believe you gained value. I believe you learned a lot, and I believe you have taken notes. Okay, start working on all Dr. Stephen has said today. Work on your personal finances, work on your goals, work on everything you want to work on. The year is still young, and I promise you that if you can implement all that you learned here today, you're going to achieve all you've set your heart to do at the end of the year. Thank you so much for joining. Till we meet again, I remain Tochi Sunny. Bye. Thank you and God